What's going on, guys? It's Jimmy here, and welcome to our daily show where we discuss the fourth stimulus check updates, the two new upcoming packages. Part one, the physical infrastructure package, which they have a deal on. We're going to be talking about the vote. And part two, the next package, the stimulus package, which is $3.5 trillion, known as the American Families Plan, which will be coming next. The Senate is going to be voting on part one, and then pretty much immediately after part two, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi has pretty much dictated that the Senate has to vote on part one and then part two before the House of Representatives will vote on either of them, basically saying that the Senate has to pass both of them in tandem, part one, then part two, before the House will pass either of them. So they're basically going to pass both of them, part one and then part two. Then the House is going to pass part one and part two. So they're both going to kind of be passed at the same time in order. So they're not really going to be passed like it's not going to be like, at least from what I understand and what they're saying, it's not going to really be part one passed and then a long gap. It's going to be part one, and then it's not part one's not going to be passed in the Senate, or I'm sorry, in the House. Part one's going to be passed, and then the House is not going to vote on it. Okay, Nancy Pelosi's putting an insurance policy on the stimulus package, so then the Senate has to pass part two, the stimulus package. But remember, the stimulus package, which is $3.5 trillion. I know it's a lot of money. It actually could be more money, and the stimulus package is only going to be passed by the Democrats through the reconciliation process. That is the process they passed the third stimulus check package with. So they really only need to negotiate amongst themselves. Democrats like Kirsten Sinema, Senator Joe Manchin, and House Democrats. So not a single Republican is probably going to vote yes on the fourth stimulus package. So they really only need to vote amongst themselves. So they're going to pass part one and part two in the Senate. Then they're going to pass both those over to the House. Then the House will pass part one and part two. So they're both going to pretty much be passed simultaneously. So yeah, a lot of people kind of getting that confused, but that's kind of what Nancy Pelosi has pretty much dictated, that they're going to be passed pretty much at the same time. Okay, just to make that clear. So we pretty much have a deal that has been announced today by both the Republicans and the Democrats on part one, the bipartisan infrastructure deal, which kind of moves everything along. As you can see here, senators announced a bipartisan infrastructure deal. Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer is pushing for a Wednesday test vote, which is, again, this is kind of part of the process, moving this process along. Remember, there's a series of votes that we have to go through to pass part one and then move on to part two and pass part two in the Senate as well. So everything is moving along as well. But again, remember, anything can get changed or negotiated on, or anything could fall apart at any given moment. And if you've been paying attention, we know that anything is literally changing by the hour. And really, if we've learned anything from the second stimulus check package and the third stimulus check package and the fourth stimulus package, which really part one, physical infrastructure, and part two, the next stimulus package, they're pretty much always negotiating. Part one is with Republicans and Democrats. Part two is really just with Democrats. And remember, Senator Bernie Sanders, they're saying, Bernie Sanders is really in charge of, he's the deal maker of this next stimulus package, this $3.5 trillion next stimulus package, which the Democrats themselves are calling an anti-poverty plan, which really has dozens of different stimulus type items in there. Potential for stimulus check, potential child tax credits that could, the $250 to $300 per month checks from the government could continue on for years. Remember, they're only passed for this 1 year. We could see adult tax credits, checks from the government as well for adults. We could see more mortgage and rent assistance. We could see more really all the things on this list. We could see adult tax credit as well, which could be similar to the child tax credits. Remember, these child tax credits, these $250 to $300 per month, were really just passed for just this 1 year, and they increased that to $3,000 to $3,600. They're also saying that they're going to expand and extend the adult tax credit in this next package. Okay, could that also be $3,000 to $3,600 in monthly payments for adults in this next package? There also could be 2 years of free community college in this next package. Literally, college could be free in this next package. Literally, game-changing items. 2 years of, or I'm sorry, 2 years of free college, as well as Medicare 2.0, hearing, dental, vision coverage, hearing aids for free, dental coverage for seniors. We don't know exactly how this is going to work, if there's going to be premiums, if there's going to be co-pays. They're going to lower the Medicare eligibility age to age 60. All these different things on this list, as well as a fourth stimulus check, if that's going to be basically adult tax credits or monthly payments like the child tax credits are, $250 to $300 per month that are going out to children. Are they going to do that for adults? Is it just going to be a straight up stimulus check? The one thing we know is that this next package has been announced at $3.5 trillion. So there's plenty of money in this next package to do a lot of things on this list. These are the things that the Democrats have been talking about to include in this next package. And they could be voting on part one, the physical infrastructure package, at least the first part of this, the first test vote, the kind of the opening phase vote on this, as early as tonight. In fact, here is Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer on the deal and what is happening next, directly from Chuck Schumer.
Now, Mr. President, with respect to infrastructure, senators continue to make good progress on both tracks of legislation. Members should be prepared to vote again on cloture on the motion to proceed to the bipartisan infrastructure bill as early as tonight. On another matter, yesterday, the Senate Appropriations Chairman, Senator Leahy, announced a bipartisan agreement to provide $2.1 billion in emergency supplemental funding to support the Capitol Police, reimburse our National Guard, and make sure all the critical functions of the Capitol complex are properly funded. The toll of January 6th and the impact of COVID had meant that funding for the Capitol Police, the Capitol complex, and even for our National Guard was running low. Capitol Police have been forced to cancel critical training and health services and have had to hold off on buying new, potentially life-saving gear like helmets and body armor and respirators. Thankfully, the bipartisan agreement between the chair and ranking member of the Appropriations Committee will replenish these critical funds and support the hardworking men and women who keep this building, senators, staff, media, and Capitol employees safe. I was pleased to hear the Republican leaders support this supplemental appropriations bill this morning, and I look forward to working with our Republican colleagues to swiftly passing this legislation through the Senate. And I must give accolades to the Rules Committee, led by Senators Klobuchar and Blunt. Their hearings and focus on this issue, the safety of the Capitol, has helped pave the way for the agreement, and we thank them for their continued diligence.
Now, even while the Republicans and the Democrats have come to an agreement and could be voting on this tonight, I will keep you updated on this. Remember, new videos come out every day at 10 a.m., 3 p.m., and 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Next video will be at 10 a.m. in the morning. This deal, remember, they're still negotiating as they're going through. We want to just push this deal and get it through while they're still while they have a deal. COVID is really getting worse, okay? New daily cases are going up in all 50 states. Deaths are going up in most states. And they're reinstating mask mandates in the House. And check this out. By the way, here is the new COVID cases as of yesterday. 108,000 new COVID cases, new positive COVID cases as of yesterday. Yeah, you could see that right there. Just for comparison, a month ago, we were down to 12,000 new cases nationwide. We're now up to 108,000. So yeah, we went from 12,000 new cases, 14,000, 12,000. We were as low as 7,000 right there. 4,000 cases. We are now up to 108,000 cases per day. For comparison, when we locked down in March and April, we were at 30,000 new cases a day. And last year in July, we were at 60, 70,000 new cases per day. So we're now over 100,000 new cases per day. This new Delta variant, it's more contagious, it's more deadly, it's the new dominant strain in the U.S. It's literally taken control of all the other strains, and it's really ramping up. It's the dominant strain. It's just literally taken over all these other strains. And when we get into the winter months, this is what happened in the winter months last year. I mean, we hit the all-time high of 300,000 new cases. So again, this is what happened last year, and yeah, and even while Republicans and Democrats have a deal, they're still literally at each other's throats. And this is why it could literally unravel at any given time. Remember, they just had a vote in the Senate like 2 days ago, and the Republicans voted no. Nancy Pelosi says that House Leader Kevin McCarthy is, quote, a moron for opposing the mask mandate that they just reinstated in the U.S. House of Representatives. Yeah. And Kevin McCarthy says, make no mistake, the threat of bringing masks back is not a decision based on science, but a decision conjured up by liberal government officials who want to continue to live in a perpetual pandemic state. Kevin McCarthy tweeted Tuesday night. Yeah, wow. We're also seeing headlines like this: Republican governors are revolting against the new CDC mask guidance. And as I'm seeing this, again, I don't make these mask guidances. I don't make these new vaccine mandates that we're starting to see creep up across the country. I'm just here reporting to you guys what I see. But I'm seeing the trend here that mask mandates are coming back, and even mandatory vaccines in some capacities across the country, in limited capacities. In fact, we're seeing reports right here from CNN, that President Biden will announce vaccine requirements across the federal government on Thursday. As you can see here, President Joe Biden will announce on Thursday a requirement for all federal employees and contractors be vaccinated against COVID-19 or be required to submit to regular testing and mitigation requirements, according to a source with direct knowledge of the matter. So this would be announced tomorrow, potentially. The announcement will come in remarks where Biden is also expected to lay out a series of new steps, including incentives in an attempt to spur new vaccinations against the Delta variant spreads rapidly throughout the country. It will also follow the decision by the Department of Veteran Affairs, who has just announced it has required its frontline health workers to be vaccinated over the course of the next 2 months. We have also seen announcements by California and New York City. As you can see here in this headline, New York City and California to require vaccine or tests for city workers. California and New York announced the mandates for their city employees, while the Department of Veteran Affairs said that frontline health workers must get vaccinated or face possible termination. Or, I believe, in certain circumstances, they have to either get vaccinated or have the choice of weekly COVID test every single week and have to test negative. So again, I am not I'm not dictating like, hey, you have to do this or you have to not do this. Or I'm not picking or choosing sides here, but I am letting you guys know what's happening in our country. That's all what this whole channel is about. Letting you know what's going on in our country, letting you guys know about what's going on with stimulus, letting you guys know about what could affect you. And there is a lot of movement right now going on with this, as well as the stimulus packages part one, part two. And that's why I like to show you guys this here in black and white. I do a lot of research on this. And this is literally a big, huge battle going on in our country right now. New York City, California, the Department of Veterans Affairs are literally passing vaccine mandates, mandatory vaccines in some capacities right now for our country. So, yeah, let me know your thoughts on this. I will keep you updated on the stimulus package. We could have a preliminary vote tonight. I will keep you updated on that in the morning. Remember, our morning video will be at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. New videos come out every day, 10 a.m., 3 p.m., 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Let me know your thoughts on vaccines being mandatory. I get it. A lot of people think they should be mandatory because it's the health of everybody. And if you're not vaccinated, you could infect others. Where other people are like, "Hey, it's my body, my choice." And we have a lot of people with very different um, different opinions. So yeah, it's a very big battle that our country is going through right now. And honestly, I think this is going to be a huge battle going forward as the country decides what is going to happen here. So make sure to subscribe down below. It's completely free to do so. I will keep you updated with everything going on with our country, going on with the next stimulus package, going on with future stimulus packages. Remember, on October 1st, the Democrats get more reconciliation cards. So this will not even be the last stimulus package. There's going to be more after this. Whatever they don't pass in this package, there'll be more of later on. Social Security raises, Medicare benefits, more stimulus checks, child tax credits, which are basically checks, adult tax credits, which are basically checks or you get it in your tax return, money in your pocket. There's going to be more packages after this, so I'll keep you up to date with stimulus, what's going on with our country, what's going on in our government, what's going on in Washington, D.C., and more. You can click this top video here to watch my newest stimulus check video next. And this video teaches you how to start your own business selling products on Amazon FBA. I have had dozens of students that have replaced their 9-to-5 income by selling products on Amazon FBA, and I teach them how to do that. So click on one of those videos next. Thanks, guys, and I will see you in the next video.